Okay, Unit 3 revision class. Okay, elements of communication system. Tomorrow I'm expecting this question. Okay, elements of communication system are, I can say, basic block diagram of communication system. Basic block diagram of communication system. Communication system. Okay. In this unit, we are going to discuss 4 to 5 questions. From that, we'll get one question definitely. Okay, listen carefully. Now, elements of communication system are basic block diagram of communication system. First, information source. Okay, next one is input transducer, transmitter, channel, receiver, output transducer. Okay, output transducer, and here it is output. Information source in the sense we need to give the signal as the input. For that, we need a source. Okay, source, what it can do? It can, okay, it can generate a message or information. Okay, now input transducer, what it can do? Okay, this is at the input side, that's why it is called as the input transducer. Transducer can convert non-electrical signal to non-electrical signal to electrical signal, non-electrical to electrical signal, electrical signal. Okay, this electrical signal transmitter transmit to the receiver through the channel, through the channel. See, here they given that information source. Okay, what it can, we know that communication systems are serves to communicate a message or information. This message or information originate, okay, originates in the information source. In general, there can be a various messages in the form of words, group of words, code symbols, and sound signals. However, out of these messages, only desired message is selected and conveyed. Okay, conveyed or communicated. In short, we can say that the function of information source to produce require message which has to be transmitted. That is what I said. You can write a words in, okay, you can write a points in your own words. Input transducer, which converts one form of energy to another form. Okay, I said that one form is a non-electrical signal to electrical signal. Okay, next, a transmitter, what it can do? The function of transmitter is a process of electrical signal from different aspects in a long distance radio communication or broadcast. Okay, radio communication or broadcast signal amplification is necessary before modulation. Modulation is the main function of the transmitter. Okay, first we'll discuss later what is the use of modulation. In modulation, the message signal is superimposed on the higher frequency carrier signal. Please keep in mind, message signal is always lower frequency signal, low frequency signal. Okay, that is we need to superimpose with the high frequency carrier signal. Okay, carrier signal is there. We need to superimpose this message signal into carrier signal, and carrier signal should be high frequency signal. In short, we can say that the inside the transmitter, the signal processing, such as, okay, restriction of a range of audio frequencies, amplification and modulation are achieved. Okay, transmitter can achieve this signal. Okay, these 3 points it can achieve. Okay, all these processing of message signal are done just to ease the transmission of the signal through the channel. Okay, after message signal is done, it is, okay, the information has to pass, okay, information has to transmit to the receiver through the channel. Okay, communication channel and noise. Okay, the communication channel is the medium by which the electronic signal is transmitted from one place to another place. Depending on the type of channel, okay, depending on the type of communication medium, the communication system can be classified into wired communication or wireless communication. Wire communication we can call it as a line. Okay, wireless I can call it as a radio communication. Wire communication. Okay, this is a wire communication. What are the points? Okay, see here. The medium may be the pair of wires that carry the signal from one end to other end. Okay, the common example is telephone, where actually 2 physical wires or conductors are run in between the transmitter and receiver. Nowadays, the communication medium for telegraphy, Sir, telephony is a fiber optical cable carrying a message signal, okay, carrying a message on the light wave, Okay, wireless communication. Radio is the broadcasting term applied to any form of wireless communication between 2 points. Not only radio, nowadays mobiles also. Okay, mobile communication also. Radio communication is a wireless communication, requires no physical wire between transmitter and receiver to carry the signal. On okay, on on contrary, the signal is sent through the free space or air. Okay, there is no line in the sense we are sending the signal in the free space or air. Radio communication essentially requires two antennas, one at the transmitting end and another at the receiving end. Using a transmitter antenna, the transmitter transmits the signal over a carrier wave into the free space. I already said, okay, the message signal is a low frequency signal that is superimposed with the carrier signal. Okay, and receiver pick up the signal by means of receiving aerial or suppress the signal from the carrier. Okay, here channels are two types. That is which one? Wireless and wire. Wire channel, there should be a line between transmitter and receiver. Here there is a no wire. Okay, but how we can send the signal from transmitter to receiver through the free space or air? Okay, now noise. Noise is I already said noise is okay. There are two types of noise. Noise is the undesirable electrical energy. Okay, that can be added. Okay, that can be added when we are sending the signal from one place to other place. Okay, there are two types of noise. First one is natural noise. Second one is man-made noise. Natural noise means which one? If heavy rains are there, thunders will come. That is the one type of noise. When we are sending the signal one place to other place. Okay, and man-made noise. Man-made noise in the sense, okay, this is very important. How it will come? Okay, electric ignition of cars. Okay, electronic motors, fluorescent lights. These all can produce the noise. Noise is one of the serious problem of electronic communication. We need to, okay, there are a lot of researches going on how to minimize the noise, And receiver. The main function of the receiver is reproduce the message signal into electrical form from the desired received signal. This reproduction of the original signal is accomplished by the process known as the demodulation or detection. Okay, this demodulation is a process of modulation carried out in the transmitter. Means I already said, see that these, okay, I will show the block diagram. See, okay, transmitter, what it can do, the modulate signal, okay, sorry, the message signal has to be superimposed with the carrier signal, high frequency signal. That process we can call it as modulation. Is it correct or not? But the message signal we need. Okay, message signal we need in the sense receiver, what it has to do, for transmitter, what it can do, reverse of that process has to do here. Means demodulation means I need message signal only I don't want with the carrier signal. Okay, now we are going to take out the message signal. Okay, that process we can call it as a, from which one? Carry signal and message both are superimposed. From that I need to take out the message signal separately. That process we can call it as a demodulation. Okay, definitely I'm expecting, okay, this question, okay, elements of communication system or basic block diagram of communication system. Please draw it either in how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Information source, input transducer, transmitter, channel, receiver, output transducer. Please keep in mind. This is one of the question. Next question, there is a chance of asking question is, these are we don't want. Yeah. Okay. Here, classification of based on direction of communication. Okay, classification of communication system. See here. Okay, electronic communication system. There are three types: unidirectional, bidirectional communication, nature of information signal, technique of transmission. Unidirectional and bidirectional communication. Here we have simplex system, half duplex, full duplex. These three are very, very important. Okay, explain about the simplex, of duplex, full duplex are unidirectional, bidirectional communication. Also, if they ask, you need to write these three. Nature of information signal. Okay, if the information signal is analog, that is analog communication. If information is the digital, then that is called as a digital communication. Technique of transmission, baseband transmission, communication using modulation. Communication using modulation. Okay, this is the classification of electronic system. Okay, in this one, we are going to classification based on direction of the communication. Direction means unidirectional or bidirectional. Unidirectional or bidirectional. Based on whether the system communicate only in one direction or otherwise. Otherwise means in two directions. The communication system classified as a under simplex system, half duplex, full duplex. Okay, then I can ask the question is this one. Classification of communication system. Please keep in mind. Okay, simplex system. Okay, here again, electronic communication system divided into, okay, unidirectional is simplex. Example is bidirectional is half duplex and full duplex. Okay, it's a unidirectional, with which one will come? Simplex system is unidirectional. Bidirectional is half duplex, full duplex. Simplex system, you need to write these all. Okay, in this system, the information is communicated only in one direction. Only one direction. It is a unidirection, okay, system, simplex system. For example, radio or TV broadcasting can only transmit. They cannot receive. Only transmit. Only it can transmit. We can, okay, we can watch, okay, live cricket. Okay, it is communication only from satellite to your TV. Okay, not from yourself to satellite. Okay, please keep in mind. Next one, another example, the information is transmitted by the telemetry system of the satellite to the earth. Okay, for example, you are searching the Google Maps. Okay, that is communication is only one way only. Okay, this is about the simplex system. Next, we can going further. Okay, example, this diagram you can run. There is a transmitter, only receiver. Okay, receiver cannot send the data to the transmitter. Only receiver can receive the transmitter. Receiver receive the transmitter. Please keep in mind. This is the unidirection flow. This is the unidirection flow. Next one, half duplex system. These systems are bidirectional. That is, they can transmit as well as receive, but not simultaneously. Okay, but not simultaneously, but not at a time. But simultaneously or at a time. Okay, at a time, these systems, okay, can either transmit or receive. At a time, what it can do, it can either it can, okay, receive or it can transmit. Okay, example, the radio communication is such that those used in military, okay, military or firefighting or citizen band CB and amateur radio or half duplex system. Okay, this one you can eliminate. Okay, you can eliminate. Or very important thing is walkie-talkie. That, yeah, here is a transceiver or walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie set, transceiver or walkie-talkie set. Okay, these are the half duplex system. Next, full duplex system. These are truly bidirectional system as they allow the communication system to take place in both directions simultaneously. These systems can transmit as well as receive simultaneously. For example, telephone system or mobile communication, or you can call it as a mobile communication. Mobile communication. However, the bulk of electronic system is a two-way. The bulk electronic system is a two-way. They given the block diagram of duplex system. They given the block diagram of duplex system. The comparison. There is a comparison. Okay. Okay. Definitely, this question also we are expecting. Which one? Types of electronic communication system. There are three types. Okay. Simplex, half duplex, full duplex. Next one. Very important thing. Okay, in case need of modulation. What is meant by modulation? Modulation is a defined that the process by which, okay, this is a modulation. This is a one topic. Okay, the process of by which some characteristics of the carrier wave is varied in accordance with the instantaneous value of the modulating signal. Okay, instantaneous of the modulating signal. Advantage of the modulation, need of modulation, or benefits of modulation. Reduction in the height of the antenna. Avoid the mixing of signal. Okay, increase the range of communication. Okay, multiplexing is possible, improving the quality of reception. Improving the quality of reception means when you are receiving the signal, Okay, there definitely will get the quality. Okay, quality in the sense without any loss of the signal, we are going to get the very good quality. Okay, reduction of the height of antenna, how it is. Okay, you can check it. Here it is there, I given clearly. If it is a lambda is equal to what is that one? C by f. C is nothing but which on velocity of the light. F is the frequency of the signal. If frequency is 10 kilohertz is there, okay, and the transmission of radio signal, the antenna height must be multiple of 1 lambda by 4. What is the wavelength in that one? 1 by 4th will be there. Okay, lambda by 4. Then lambda plus what I can do, C by 4 into f. If you substitute that, okay, velocity of the light we know 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, and here f is equal to 10 kilohertz they given. If you manipulate it, 7.5 kilometer in it antenna height. If you are transmitting the, okay, 1 megahertz, then you need 75 meters only. 75 meters. For example, here 10 kilohertz is, if you send the 1 kilohertz, okay, 1 kilohertz signal, message signal, then how much it is? Approximately 75 kilometers antenna we need. Okay, this can be reduced by using the modulation technique. Okay, like that you can check, go for it. There are reasons are there. Okay, now different types of modulation systems. First one is modulation system, sir. Analog modulation system, digital modulation system. This we don't have. In analog modulation system, amplitude modulation, angle modulation, and pulse analog modulation. In this one we are having. In angle modulation we have frequency modulation, phase modulation. Okay, these three are in the syllabus. Okay, these three: amplitude, frequency, and phase modulation. Now first we will see about the amplitude modulation. Okay, see here, I will tell in very simple definition. Okay, it is defined as a process by which amplitude. Okay, I will give very simple definition. Yes. See here. The simple definition is the process the process in the process in amplitude of carrier signal carrier signal I can represent with the C of t. Carrier signal is changes with respect to message signal message signal this one we can call it as a m of t. Okay, the process in amplitude of carrier signal is changes with respect to message signal called as amplitude modulation. Okay, let the modulating signal I can write as a Vm of t they given. Okay, or else we can take it as a m of t. Okay, we can take it as a m of t. M of t is equal to Vm into sine omega of t. This is C of t. Sorry. This one can take it as a C of t. C of t. Here, according to the definition, okay, wait a second. Okay, I will do the derivation here. Okay, I will go for it very simple way. Okay, they can ask a question is explain about amplitude modulation. That's it. Explain about amplitude modulation. You have to write it. See here. Here it is C of t. C of t is equal to Vc into sin omega t. Okay, according to the definition, the amplitude modulated signal. Amplitude modulated signal. Y of t is equal to A dash, because amplitude is going to change, right? That's why A dash. Okay, here, or V dash, whatever it may be. I can take V dash. Okay, V dash into sine omega ct. Okay, here Vm is the amplitude of the message signal. Vc is the amplitude of the carrier signal. Here V dash is the amplitude of the output signal. Y of t is equal to, in place of y of t, sorry, in place of V dash, I can write V dash. V dash. In place of V dash, okay, I am going to add Vc of t. Okay, Vc of t, or Vc plus m of t, m of t, Vc plus m of t sine omega ct. Then what I can get, m of t. Okay, you can substitute this m of t. This is m of t equation 1. Okay, this is equation 3. Substitute equation 3. Sorry, substitute equation 1. Okay, substitute equation 1. Okay, I will rewrite. Okay, substitute equation 1 in equation 3. In equation 3. Okay, then if you substitute this m of t here, okay, then I can get y of t is equal to Vc plus m of t plus Vm sine omega t into sine omega ct. Okay, from this, if you take Vc is common, what will get 1 plus Vm by Vc into sine omega t, here sine omega ct. Here sine omega mt, sorry, sine omega m is there, omega m t. Okay, next, this is equal to, here I'm going to introduce the factories. Okay, here y of t, here Vm by by Vc is equal to Vm by Vc is equal to, I can keep it as a mu. This mu is nothing but modulating index. Modulating or modulation index. Okay, now here they given modulation index is defined as ratio of modulating signal voltage to the carrier signal Vm by Vc. Vm by Vc. This I can represent with the mu. This I can represent with the mu. Okay, it can be known as a MA they given. Okay, here they given MA. Then I can keep it as a MA itself. Then I can keep it as a MA modulation index MA. Okay, here the modulation index defined as the ratio of the given. Now after substituting that one, we are going to get I'm expecting this question compulsory. Okay, please. Yeah. Then after substituting that, I can get, okay, what I'm going to get. Therefore, y of t is equal to, okay, y of t is equal to, okay, Vc into 1 plus MA modulation index sine omega mt into sine omega ct. Then you can multiply this one inside, Vc can send inside. Then I can write as a Vc plus Vc into MA sine omega mt into sine omega ct. Now this sine omega ct, if we multiply here, I can get Vc into sine omega ct plus Vm into MA into sine omega mt sine omega ct. Now we know that, okay, sine A sine B is equal to 2 sine A sine B is equal to cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. Okay, therefore I can write as a here Vc into sine omega ct plus, okay, I can write here Vm into Ma into 1 by 2 into cos of okay, cos of omega m minus omega c of t minus, okay, cos of omega m plus omega c into t. Then Pc of sine omega ct plus this one you can send this side Vm into Ma by 2 cos of omega m minus omega c into t minus Vm into Ma by 2 cos of omega m plus omega c of t. Now here, this is the output of the signal. This signal we can call it as a modulated signal. This modulated signal consists of a 3 terms: carrier term, okay, lower sideband and upper sideband. This is the, okay, this is the term 1, lower sideband omega m minus t. This is the second term and this is the third term. These 3 terms we can represent here. Okay, here we can represent frequency. This one you can call it as a frequency spectrum. Here you can take x-axis is frequency, y-axis is, okay, VAM of t. Okay, this one I can take it as a y. Y of t. I can take it as a y of t. Y of t. Okay, here, see here, for this signal amplitude is, okay, this is amplitude Vc. Okay, I will round off the blue color. This is the amplitude of Vc at omega c. Okay, see here, at omega c, this is a Vc. This is the amplitude of Vc. Okay, this is a lower band, means cos of, this is a cos we don't want. Okay, here I can, okay, only frequency. This is a frequency. Frequency in the sense, okay, lower sideband in the sense, I can write only omega c minus omega m. Okay, omega c minus omega m. Here omega c plus omega m. Okay, from here to here 2 omega. This is about which one? Frequency spectrum. This is about frequency spectrum. This is the derivation. Up to here you can write, and this diagram. This is a compulsory diagram. Okay, this one up to here you can write. This is the, okay, if they ask the amplitude modulation, if they ask amplitude modulation, okay, you can write up to here. Okay, this diagram is very important. This diagram is very important. Okay, this is a message signal m of t. This is message signal m of t. This is carrier signal. This is modulated signal. See here, I can write. This is m of t. This is c of t, and this is y of t. Okay, this signal. If you observe here, these are according to the carrier signal. Okay, this is the carrier signal, high frequency signal. Okay. Okay, this is a lower sideband, this is upper sideband. Here, lower sideband, we can get it as a, okay, V, this is a lower sideband, this is, here lower sideband, okay, V max we can get, and here we can get as a V minimum. V max minimum. This diagram is compulsory. Okay, up to here you can write amplitude modulation. If they ask the amplitude modulation, we have to write up to here. See here, I will repeat once again. Okay, this question I'm expecting. Okay, the process of amplitude of carrier signal is, okay, is changes with respect to a message signal. Okay, here m of t, vc of t, amplitude y of t is equal to v dash plus vc plus m of t. Because why? Here the carrier signal is changes with respect to message signal. Carrier signal will changes with respect to message signal. That's why vc plus m of t. Okay, m of t plus I can represent vm into sine omega t. Now from here Vc, if we take common, we are going to get this equation. Okay, here Vm by Vc is nothing but modulation index we can get. Here y of t, what is modulation index? I given the definition here. From here it is a continue. Okay, from here. Okay, now Vc if we send inside, and after the sine omega ct you can multiply. Here it is look like a sine A sine B. Okay, actually we know that. Okay, sine A sine B is equal to 1 by 2 cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. Okay, 1 by 2. Actually, you know, cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b is equal to 2 into sin a sin b. This is the reverse. Okay, and up to here diagram, and this is important. This diagram is important. Up to here you can note down. If they ask amplitude modulation, these are power. These all you don't want. These all you don't want. This is you don't want. Okay, next frequency modulation. These are you don't want. Efficiency, Okay, next one. This is a degree of modulation. This is you don't want. Critical modulation, over modulation. These are single tone, multi-tone. Okay. Next is frequency modulation. Yeah. Same. The frequency modulation, the definition is definition is the process in frequency of, okay, definition I will write. Yeah. See here. Okay, the process in carrier, sorry, frequency of carrier in the process of, sorry, the process in frequency of signal, frequency of carrier signal, sorry, frequency of carrier signal with respect to the process in frequency of carrier signal change with respect to modulating signal or message signal, right? Message signal, modulating, or I can write message signal. Okay, I can write to message signal, okay, here we can write, okay, here I can write C of t is equal to, okay, carrier signal C of t is equal to, okay, Vc into sine omega ct plus pi, sine omega t plus pi. Wait a second, I will erase these off. Yeah. Then I can write here Vc is equal to sine omega ct plus pi. Then here carrier signal and message signal is, message signal m of t is equal to of t is equal to Vm sine omega nt plus phi. Okay, here this omega c plus, you can write omega c is equal to 2 pi f into c into t, fc into t. This one you can substitute equation 1 and this is equation 2. Substitute equation 1, substitute equation 2. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1. Then we will get C of t is equal to Vc into sine omega plus 2 pi fc into t plus 5. Now, this fc is change with respect to m of t. M of t is nothing but message signal. Therefore, in frequency modulation, I can write theta of t is equal to 2 pi fc into t plus 2 pi fc into t, 2 pi k into f integration of 0 to t m of t dt. Okay, therefore the output signal, the modulated signal, okay, y of t is equal to, I can write Ec into sine. Y of t is equal to Ec into sine 2 pi fc of t, 2 pi kf into integration of 0 of t m of t dt. This is the output equation. Okay, these all you don't want to write. This is enough. Okay, these all you don't want to write. Okay, same equation I given in other words. That's it. This is about the frequency modulation. Okay, this all you don't want to write. Two minutes. Okay, directly you can draw this diagram. Okay, these all you don't want to write. Directly you can write this diagram. Okay, these 5 questions are very important. Up to here you can write it. Up to here you can write it. If they ask frequency modulation, totally 5. Okay, see here, this is a one topic, frequency modulation. Second one is amplitude modulation. These all we don't want. See, these all you don't want to study also. Okay, these 5 topics you can study well. I will come from Inshare. See, this is one important elements of communication system or basic block diagram of communication system. This is one. Okay. Second one is types of communication systems. Simplex, this one. Okay, this is a comparison. They will ask comparison also. This is third one. Same one thing only. Next one. Need of modulation. Need of modulation. Need of modulation. This is the third one. Need of modulation. What is modulation? Advantage of modulation. Okay, this is up to here you can write. Okay, up to here. Need of modulation, third one. And fourth one, different types of modulation, analog, amplitude, frequency. This one, amplitude modulation, up to here. These all you don't want. Next one is frequency modulation. Okay, these 5 topics you can study them. Okay, thank you.